They told me, son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
BioShock is such an amazing game that sparked up a genre of its own, I think, don't quote me on that, called ludonarrative dissonance. It questions whether you are truly in control. Now, this also aligns to the world of gaming, which, like, comparison with people who love physical copies, digital copies. Today, my video focuses on just a little Easter egg or a reference that a lot of people just, I don't know why they don't point it out, or maybe they do, they just don't say anything about it. And this is what boggles my mind, is none other than John Carpenter's movie of The Thing. The Thing, I mean, just to give a tiny summary, involves this unknown alien entity that can shapeshift to whatever human or animal or any being it comes in contact with. Basically be a mimic. The reason I'm making this video is not because of the concept of The Thing, but the title, one of the title images that they made for The Thing. It's a body of a human which shines like if it was a star, and it's supposed to represent, like, what is it? What is curiosity? And that's why I was trying to see if people can realize this reference or see the reference when it comes to BioShock 2. BioShock or BioShock 2 and BioShock Infinite are games that we already know. Same thing with The Thing, like movies that we already know. But if you didn't, I'd recommend go watch the movie and then later go watch the gameplays of BioShock, BioShock 2, BioShock Infinite. Movie I meant is The Thing. The plot of BioShock 2 involves you being the Big Daddy known as Subject Delta, saving your daughter, Eleanor Lamb. The reason I'm mostly going to focus on Eleanor Lamb is that the core aspect of the plot is that Eleanor Lamb is meant to be the savior of Rapture, and Sophia Lamb wants to accomplish that goal by converting her as an amalgamation of what Rapture is. Simplest thing is, Sophia Lamb wants to stuff all of the humanity or citizens, mind you, the splices that have been deformed as well too, every memory and DNA into Eleanor Lamb.
Eleanor's condition may be a blessing in disguise. Early splicing tests indicate 0 genetic damage due to her condition as a little sister. It appears that she is our new vessel. This will be no mere personality schism, though. Rapture's genius will be held within her DNA, able to shift into desired patterns at will. A utopian cannot be confined to a single throw of the genetic dice. When needed, she is a composer, a dancer, an engineer. She truly will be the people's daughter.
Is it a good idea? Not exactly. Now, the reason it's funny is because I'll put the pictures together as a comparison. Now, what you see here is John Carpenter's The Thing as a concept, and this one is the image of our savior, or as in Rapture savior, Lamb. Now, they both look similar, and that's the funny thing that I don't see why people don't reference it, or maybe they did see it and they want to reference it, but it's just such a reach that it's just too much. The look in between them is so similar, but it represents so much of the same thing. The Thing can be whatever DNA it can touch, and so an amalgamation of so many things it come to contact, while Eleanor Lamb is fitting to be the thing that's gonna hold all that contact. I I don't personally hate the concept, and honestly, it's something that I find very funny. I find it so funny for the fact that I'm nerding out how similar and such references games can have in movies, or movies can have in games, if that makes sense. Have such an impact in the industry in games like Mario, Sonic, Legend of Zelda, BioShock, have such an impact that other industries just can't help but to make a homage, an homage to that reference. That's why the main video, the main purpose, show that the game is not just like lore wise it could be dumb, but like the concept of the death is very deep, in my opinion. I say it's deep, but you don't have to agree with me. I just find it funny that, you know, Eleanor Lamb's finna become the thing, but it's not the thing. You know, that's the funny part. But anyways, that's enough of me rambling over just one little piece of image that it took me a while to find as well too. Thank you for the YouTuber who provided the image for this. There was no commentary at all, but they really showed off with what we're looking at being the salvation of Rapture. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in another episode. Take it easy. Bye bye.